So this is our lobster box. Now in our lobster box we start off with one of our classics in the seafood restaurant, scallops served in the half shell with hazelnut and coriander butter. We serve that on a bed of seaweed which we forage just in the estuary. I wouldn't recommend eating it. You can do, some people have tried, but it's quite tough. It's not like one of your kind of wakames or something like that. It's actually a bladder rack, which isn't that tasty. But the dish itself, very simple. We're just going to put the scallops under the grill with some oil and salt. Halfway through the cooking, we're going to add this butter, which is a compounded butter we make in the restaurant. It's got hazelnuts, coriander, parsley, lemon juice, salt and butter. And we just roll that up and then just put that on at the end. Just salt. And then I'm going to go into the grill. So that they're in the grill for a couple of minutes, and you want to get really, really hot, because the best thing about cooking scallops in a half shell is you get that smell of the sea as the shell really, really sort of starts to burn on the edges. That's really important. Close the grill, keep an eye on your fire alarms just in case. So a couple of minutes there, then I'm going to add my butter. Scallops served in the half shell with hazelnut and coriander butter. So this is it, the main course of the lobster box. What we've got here is a lobster thermidor. Now for a lot of people, they just consider this to be a restaurant dish because it does take quite a lot of work, but we've made it super simple for you. We've cooked the lobster and we've split it in half. We've basically made the lobster thermidor sauce, which is a reduction of shallots, Noilly Prat fish stock with mustard, with lemon juice and cream, and that's ready to go. So you just need to pop that in a pan, melt that down. Then you add the lobster meat to it, put the lobster shells on a tray, then we're going to warm it all through the sauce, chop some herbs and add that to it, then put the lobster meat back in it with some parmesan on top and gratinate it. Comes on the side with some side salad from Ross at Pazza Kitchen Garden and some lovely Cornish new potatoes, all you need to do with them is boil them in a bag for 4 minutes or pop them in the microwave for 2. A little bit of dressing, a little bit of seasoning. This is going to be amazing. If your lobster meat has a tinge of green, don't worry, that's totally normal. Just pop it under the grill and it will go a lovely pink, and also it will help thicken the sauce. Warm the sauce through on a medium heat and add your lobster meat. Once this is warmed through, add your chopped herbs. You've warmed your sauce, you've added your herbs, your lobster meat's in there. Now you're going to have to put the lobster meat back in the shell, and it is a bit of a tricky process, but 2 things to remember. The big claw goes in the head and the tail piece goes in the tail, and the rest just fill in as you go. And it's a bit like digging a hole. There may always be a bit extra, but keep that for your own plate. Then just a bit of parmesan on top and gratinate under a grill. So there we go, that's been gratinating for 2 or 3 minutes. It's lovely golden colour. And here I've got my new potatoes and my salad from Ross Geach at Pazza Kitchen Garden. Classic lobster thermidor with new potatoes and salad. This is the chocolate parfait, made by chefs in Cornwall. So with the chocolate sauce, you just need to warm it up a little bit in your hands, or if you've got some hot water to hand or a tap, just pop it under there just to get it running a little bit. And then a little bit of the crumb. Now the crumb is just going to be used to hold the clotted cream in place. Just pop that there. And then I'm going to take the parfait, pop that there, and then 3 peanuts along the top, like that. A little quenelle of clotted cream, and then the chocolate sauce. Just gonna snip the corner, so you've got a little, almost like a little piping bag. And then just gonna pipe 1, 2, 3, like that. And so that is the final part of the lobster box, this very decadent chocolate parfait with clotted cream and crystalline peanuts.